welcome to my channel. My name is Cherry Mark. Thanks for joining me and thanks for being part of this Kikuyu channel. I want to appreciate every new subscriber who is clicking to this channel, subscribing down there or up there. I want to appreciate everyone and I want to say thank you for choosing to be part of our Kikuyu channel. My name is Cherry Mark. Thank you for subscribing and welcome again to this Kikuyu channel. Don't mind my jacket. Yeah, it's not common to wear a jacket, such a heavy jacket in the house, but don't mind me. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, thank you for being for taking your time this evening, and we are not going to waste much more time. We're going to go straight to the lesson today. So today I am going to speak about some diseases that we have in our society, and even how we call the diseases in Kikuyu. And yeah, we're going to go straight away and learn how we call the diseases in Kikuyu. So the first thing we have is give me 1 second. Yeah, the first thing we have is, how do we call diseases in Kikuyu? Diseases are called merimo. Merimo are diseases. So if I am sick and I have a disease, that's the singular form of a disease. Morimo is one disease. Merimo, many diseases. Now if I am sick, how do I say that in Kikuyu? I say de moroaru. Or if I want to say I have a disease, I can say dena morimo. If I have many diseases, what do I say? How do I say that? Dena merimo. That's how I can say that in Kikuyu. Dena morimo or dena merimo. Now, okay, we're going to start right away and get to know how we call diseases, specific diseases in Kikuyu. And this is very interesting because yeah, sometimes you are in the hospital or you take your relative, you even escort or take your relatives or your kids or your family in the hospital, and sometimes you just need to know, how do I call such diseases in Kikuyu? So this is what we are going to learn today. So yeah, anyway, the first disease we have is headache. How do I say I have a headache? How do I call a headache? A headache is called koreo nemutwe. I am having a headache. Nidirareo nemutwe. You can even say nidiraturwo nemutwe. Guturwo nemutwe. That's a headache. Or koreo nemutwe. That's the same thing as a headache. Now, mutwe meaning head. Guturwo is that ache or that pain in the head or the headache. Now, that's how we say that. Now, excuse me, I had to loosen my hair a bit because it's a bit disturbing me. So yeah, koreo nemutwe or guturwo nemutwe. Nidirareo nemutwe kana or nidiraturwo nemutwe. Now you can even say, okay, no, excuse me. Now, the second disease we are going to learn is the disease called stomachache. How do I say I have a stomachache in Kikuyu? I have a stomachache. Nedirareyo neda. Nedirareyo neda. I have a stomachache. Nedirareyo neda. Or nediraturo neda. Nediraturo neda. I have a stomach ache. I am aching in my stomach. Goturo is that ache. Da stomach. Kurio neda. Stomach ache. Goturo neda. Stomach ache. All those words boils down to a stomach ache. Now, the second disease we have is blood pressure. How do I say blood pressure? How do we call blood pressure in Kikuyu? Kuhaisha thakame. Kuhaisha thakame. Kuhaisha thakame is when the pressure is high. High. That means kuhaisha, it is raised blood pressure. Hypertension, in other words, kuhaisha thakame. Now, people most probably say dena morimo wa thakame, which means I have a disease of the blood. But if I want to say I have high blood pressure, I say kuhaisha thakame. Kuhaisha thakame. Thakame is blood. Kuhaisha is going up or raising or hypertension. Now, how do I call hypotension or hypotony? Hypotony. How do I call that? Because when the blood is high, it can be risky. That's a disease. The same goes when the blood goes low. It can also be risky, and that's also a disease. So how do we call hypertension or hypertony? It's called kogwa thakame. Kogwa thakame. Kogwa is falling or a fall of the blood pressure. Just, yeah, a fall, like when the pressure is reduced. Kogwa thakame. Kogwa thakame. Now, the other thing we are going to learn is diabetes. How do I call diabetes in Kikuyu? Diabetes is called morimo wa shukari. Morimo wa shukari. Shukari is sugar. And as we know very well, diabetes comes from sugar, or when the blood sugar is not able to stabilize itself. So morimo wa shukari is blood sugar and diabetes. Morimo wa shukari. If I want to say I have diabetes, dena morimo wa shukari. Dena morimo wa shukari. I hope we are together. Now, we're going to go ahead, and the other thing is cancer. How do we call cancer in Kikuyu? Cancer is called kaja. Kaja. That's cancer. Now, I can have cancer of the bones. Dena kaja ya. I can have cancer of the bones, I can have cancer of the lungs, I can have cancer of the intestines, the stomach. You know, there are so many types of cancer. Now, how do I call cancer of the lungs or lung cancer? Kaja ya mahori. Mahori are lungs. That's how I call cancer of the lungs or lung cancer. Kaja ya mahuri. Kaja ya mahuri. Now, I can have bone cancer. I can have cancer of intestines. Dena kajaya mara. Kajaya mara. Or abdominal cancer. There are so many types of cancers, so I don't want to go into details, but the main word here we are going to learn is cancer. How do we call cancer? Kaja. It could be there is still another name of cancer that anyone outside there could know, or there is also another name that is typical used in the Kikuyu language, but for now this is the only word I am aware of. If you know of any other word used to call cancer in Kikuyu, please feel free and drop the comments down there, or let me know at the comment section below. Now, well, we still have some other diseases. For example, we have, it's not really a disease, maybe it's a condition also. I think maybe it's also a disease. So how do I call HIV? How is HIV called? Mokigo. 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 That's HIV. Mokigo. Mokigo. Now, how do I call a flu? How do I call a flu? A flu is called homa. 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 Now, I can also have a problem with my stomach, because sometimes you can have a stomach ache and sometimes you can have diarrhea, and could be you are running, your toilet is running permanently. So how do we call diarrhea in Kikuyu? Kuhara or kuharo. Kuharo is diarrheaing. It's like diarrhea, right? Kuharo is that continuous, the toilet is running, you're always going to ease yourself. That's how we call kuharo or kuhara. Now, well, we still have some other things, like we still have a lot of conditions, not really diseases, but conditions, or conditions that are brought by diseases. Like, how do I call a condition of being paralyzed? Being paralyzed, kyoji or kuoja. Now, if you have a heart attack, it could be, you might, if it really goes to the worst stage, or you are not able to react as soon as possible, you can get paralysis. You can have paralysis of your face, paralysis of your, it could be even your eye, your nose, your mouth, your hands, your legs, anywhere. So how do I say that? Kuoja. Kuoja moko. Kuoja. Kuoja maitho. Kuoja maguru. Maguru, legs. Moko, hands. Maitho, eyes. Kuoja maitho. Kuoja kanua. Kanua is the mouth. Now, you can have paralysis, and that can cause you to lose the ability of speaking, or to make you to slow down the speaking ability. So how do I say kuoja, like paralysis of speaking? Kuoja kwaria. Kuoja kwaria. Exactly. So that's simply how we call that, paralysis of our speaking ability. Now, how do I call, it's not like a disease, but it's maybe a condition. How do I call swelling of the legs? Koiba, koiba maguru, koiba maguru, koiba maguru, koiba maguru. That's how we call swelling of the legs. Now, yeah, I think that's it for now. And yeah, most probably I'm going to go deeper into this lesson about diseases and how we talk that, how we say them in Kikuyu. But for today, we're going to end right here. Thanks so much for being part of this channel. Thanks so much for listening, and even for taking your time to click, and even for subscribing to this channel. Keep commenting. I'm sorry for the last video. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to activate the comments once again. So I hope for this video the comment section will be completely open to everyone. So with those few words, we're going to end this lesson right here, and also the video right here. Thank you again, and God bless you wherever you are. Thank you. And yeah, keep subscribing, commenting, sharing, and don't forget to be part of this channel. Yeah, as soon as you have subscribed, don't forget, you will always get notifications as soon as I upload my videos. So you have that opportunity, don't miss it. And yeah, we see us once again. And guys, I want your opinion. I want to hear something from you. Please let me know what you guys outside there, what would you like me to bring out in this channel? Any ideas, any ideas, I will highly appreciate. Please let me know. Write them down there in the comment section. So till we meet again, goodbye, good night, and see ya.